And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay, you got me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
Can push her a little bit this time.
She's right, we should. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late.
I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
It's this again. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
It has been going on for forever, hasn't it? Squint at the princess even harder.
Squint even harder. So does she. At least nobody's dying right now.
That's true.
Going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink.
Was that an attempt at a joke, narrator? Drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I know what I've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely lie, no. I don't think I've lied to you here before.
You're lying.
How can you tell?
How does she know that?
Well, probably for the same reason that she knows before I picked up my blade. That I picked it up, or not. Before I ventured down the stairs. She might not know that, but her personality changes around that fact.
Don't think that just because I'm the one in chains, it means you have a right to interrogate me.
Well, you still, it would still be better for you, I feel. Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Let's try getting you out again.
Oh, you have to be kidding me.
I love that reaction every time.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
I'll be here.
I'll be here.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement. Is someone else here?
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside. You're here to slay the princess and...
I wonder if I can ever find the key.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They, yes.
The knife. Pick it up.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down. The princess flinches as you strike and your weapon sinks into her shoulder.
You bastard.
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's an act. She's unarmed and there's nothing she can do to hurt you. I'm not so sure. Don't waver now. As you raise your blade to strike again, she kicks out, knocking your legs out from under you. The two of you struggle on the ground. You lash out with the blade. Forget trying to rescue her. This is about survival now.
Well, we won't be able to rescue her in the first chapter. So,
You roll out of her grasp and shakily push yourself back to your feet. Though every inch of you is in pain, the princess probably has it worse. Blood pours out from countless gashes, staining her once pristine dress.
this is
She
new.
pauses for a moment, catching her breath, staring at you with wild eyes. We can still turn this around.
Finish the
You
job.
steel your resolve and take another step towards the princess. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? What was that about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there? If the princess doesn't do our friend in herself, internal bleeding is certain to finish the job.
So I'm not sure if he addressed me or any of the voices. The voices did say that they feel pain as well.
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh,
Oh,
The two of you fall to the floor.
this was fun. You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder,
wonder what?
do you really think this is the end?
No, but I think we're approaching it.
But you don't have the time to worry over her words. Everything goes dark.
And we
you
die. The adversary.
You're on a path in the woods. You're here to slay her.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning. She will lie. Lying and cheating doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the princess is capable of lying in. It was to give you some broadly applicable advice. The princess will do and say whatever she thinks it will take to get her out of there. So don't trust her. Ever. Are we crystal? Let's just get on with it already. The cabin is tighter than its exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying to forcefully direct you towards your destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Once again, right is very subjective. Why do I hear dripping? Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about?
Wipe the mirror clean and it
Reach
goes away.
forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope that there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it and get to fighting.
Stubborn doesn't. Is stubborn about there not being a mirror. Do not take the blade. Yeah, this ambience tells me to take the blade. I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar.
Oh, this is very crude. This feels like a gladiator's entrance
The
or
door
so.
to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor to it. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
That doesn't sound so convincing as it did the other times.
Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
So when I said gladiator, I wasn't that far off, was I?
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Almost threatening.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess.
Tch.
As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight.
Well, bloodlust is also killing, isn't it? So...
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Last time I met someone with a tail, I was fooled quite a bit. And this doesn't exactly look like the devil's tail and devil's horns. I don't really know. I don't really know. It doesn't seem very trustworthy, but we shouldn't judge someone based on appearances, said the other one with the tail, so let's give this a shot.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
Oh, it's you again. I'd been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. And you brought your little knife, too. Yes.
This is a knife. You even have hooves, I see now.
I'm going to have fun breaking you into little pieces.
You look different.
You look exactly the same.
And?
All right, fine. If you're not going to address it, I will. What? You've already met the princess has already met you. The two of you killed each other. Did you think you'd be able to just openly talk about all that without me noticing?
We've been telling this to you so many times, narrator, that we actually forgot to address it this time.
You did seem to just gloss over the whole thing for a while. Of course I glossed over it. When a colleague says something insane, glossing over it is one of the best ways to stay focused and keep moving forward. But enough is enough. I believe you. And that's all the more reason to take this seriously.
You believe your own observation is the thing.
You don't know that whatever brought the two of you back to life isn't a fluke. And beyond that, do you know who doesn't remember anything that happened last time? Me. I don't remember. Are you okay? Of course I'm not okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
Just because it bothers you, I'm not going to take this... I'm going to take this even less seriously. You don't know the depths of my apathy. No, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never died. Do you see how alive I am right now? Would someone as alive as me already have died? I don't think so. I'm gonna keep this in my mind because this sounds like something the narrator put earlier. So this is like a jab back at him. Don't worry, I'm going to do a good job. Yeah, no. You got me. Pretty much everything you said is true. Okay, I'm gonna lie.
Don't try to lie to me. Just please take this seriously. Agreed. We can't win unless you treat this fight with the gravity it deserves.
So you do remember me?
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't we do it again?
It sounds like you had a very boring life.
See? She wants to fight us again. There's no reason for us to stand around talking.
I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Like how we're both still alive. No, I think we dipped into that a few times. I am not fighting a giant demon lady. Oh yeah, she's taller as well, I can tell. Turn around and leave without saying anything. Oh, this is a tough one. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
You haven't decided? We talked more than enough last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you? If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that. Oh, should we just one step closer is not gonna hurt, I said. Just one step closer. You have damn long legs. You can kick me. You can probably stab me with those hooves. Okay, one step closer and not any closer than that.
Blade held tight in your hand. You take a cautious step towards the princess.
Yeah, okay, she's just eyeing me right now. She doesn't look like she wants to fight for the moment.
You stop a few feet short of her reach, her chains taut as she stares down at you. She's a lot bigger than I thought she was. Why do you sound so scared? We can take her.
Look at those claws. Like, I don't know, the Nightmare Princess could shut down our organs one by one. This looks like the devil herself. So, I feel bad being here. The ambience in the background also makes me very anxious.
Well, what do you want?
Look at the teeth.
Because every second we waste talking is a second we could spend killing each other instead.
Why do you want us to kill each other?
Why wouldn't I want that? Why don't you want that? It felt good last time. It felt right.
Yeah, we don't share that enthusiasm.
And it makes sense.
No. Can we just, I don't know, spare it all? Maybe there's a compromise where we can all get what we want. Nobody has to die, and the world doesn't have to end.
Sparring? That's just play fighting. It isn't real. What's real is when my flesh splits open. What's real is when you keep getting up until your legs can't hold you.
It sounds like you want to die. It sounds like you don't care who dies as long as someone dies.
What's real are the things we do to each other when the only options left are winning and dying.
So let us not let it come to that.
That is the only thing I'm interested in.
If all you want to do is fight me, does that mean that you won't end the world? I don't think that has anything to do with it. It doesn't seem to be what the interest of the princesses is, as long as they're confined in the world. Oh, I don't know, I'm gonna pick this anyway.
The world? If there's a world, I haven't seen it. There's you, and there's me, and there's the ground beneath our feet. Why would I care about ending something I've never seen?
Because when all of the princesses' personalities come together, that is the only thing you seem to care about, so... I don't know, don't you want to be free?
Free?
The princess glances down at her chains.
Hasn't even thought about that.
Oh, you mean these? They're just metal. They're nothing.
Then why are they still on you?
She steps forward, her bindings creaking under the pressure of her strength. But then they snap. It was only a matter of time, but she's loose.
I wonder why they're still chained while we come here. With the exception of the witch. The witch seemed to already have loosened it before we come. Everyone else are chained.
Dear Lord. What do we do?
Well...
You took the blade. How about you use it?
How?
Exactly. We do exactly what I've been telling you to do since the second we got here. We fight her, we kill her, we win.
Okay, but hear me out here for a moment. She's eager for a fight. She's not necessarily eager to kill me out of hatred or anything. She doesn't fight out of hate, she fights out of interest. If I'm not having a will to fight, then maybe she doesn't want to attack me.
What? Did you think you were safe standing right outside my grasp? The only reason I haven't drawn blood is because I want to make sure that your heart is in it.
Exactly.
I don't like fighting someone with a weak spirit.
Yeah, there you go.
But go ahead. Keep trying my patience.
Yeah, so it sounds like you might, if it comes to that, but... What happened after you had died?
I woke up. Didn't you?
Yeah, you woke up different. You woke up dead. Nah, you don't have any wounds.
You don't either.
Oh, don't I? Oh. You're different.
I know. You already told me.
And you have nothing to say to that? The basement is different.
I like it. It's so cramped. Like the only way out of here is through each other.
Like, didn't the princess out in the void, the long quiet, say that we can weave our own eternities, our forevers? When I took a break from the game, I didn't want to, but the princess saw this as a break. I clicked an option and the game closed down. And around the same time she said, well, we can be here forever, we can wait forever, but I do wonder if you do decide to stay here forever, how would you weave the area around you? So it seems like this fragment of a princess weaves the basement, if that makes sense. I like it, she says. Or we could just walk single file out of here.
That's right, not everything has to be so violent.
She's so disappointed.
That's pathetic. I would never do that, and I hate that you even suggested it.
Doesn't any of this bother you? Don't you care about what you are?
Ugh, I care, okay? I guess I just care differently than you. When I saw you come back down here, I thought you would understand. I thought that we would want the same thing.
And again, the very end of the previous chapter always seems to determine what she becomes, and her aura, and her basement and cabin. Because the last few moments in the last chapter, we both fought viciously and stabbed each other at the same time. So I guess that turned into like a gladiator sort of environment.
But all you've done is ask me annoying little questions. It's like you don't even want to enjoy being alive.
Because we have different definitions of being alive.
I wish you could hear me right now. I want to enjoy being alive. I want to fight.
Voice of Stubborn. Voice of Stubborn, you can come with me up here to the left side, the left corner. You can stay up there. I'm gonna chain you up there. You're not needed right now. Leave it at that. We have to figure out why we're here, though.
We don't. Because I know why we're here. We're here to kill each other.
Okay, we're getting there, yes.
We're here to kill each other. It sounds like she doesn't care if she dies here. Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
How boring. I'm not interested in watching you try and outwit her. I'm interested in overpowering her. We shouldn't need to use any dirty little tricks to win.
Voice of Stubborn, what did I say? Get back in the corner and gag yourself. Who sent me here to kill you? Why me? Why you? There are answers out there and we need to find them.
And then what? I'm still going to want to coat these walls in our blood. I know what I am. I don't need answers.
Yeah, but this is not you. Don't you care what this reason is?
I don't need to care, because I already know what I am. I've already found my purpose.
Yeah, okay, I see.
The princess flashes a sinister.
Okay, yeah, no, princess.
You.
No.
Does she mean her purpose is killing us?
No, she means fighting us. She means both of us getting stronger through sheer pain and will. The fear of death no longer able to hold us back. Just start stabbing her already. I'm sick of all this anticipation. We're ready.
Yeah, you and the princess are, but the rest of us aren't. And the narrator sounds very quiet now. I'm not going to fight you.
What are you trying to do? Do you think pacifism is going to win her over? Because it won't.
What it won't end in me dying.
Right? This isn't fun. This isn't interesting. It's pathetic and cowardly and boring.
Oh, you tease. I can't believe you'd go through all the trouble to bring a knife down here and then refuse to use it.
I didn't know you were like this.
Let's see if you still feel that way once I start beating you.
Well, beating won't kill me, right?
You don't see the impact. And you can't say for sure if you even feel it. But you hear your bones splinter. You can feel your feet leave the floor as you're hurled bodily into the unflinching stone wall.
Yeah, see, we didn't even stand a chance.
We're fine.
Are we fine? Are we really? No, you're obviously not fine. Your body is broken.
And that's from one strike.
Enough games. Pick up that knife and fight me.
Oh.
Your eyes, swimming with a concussed delirium, look down in confusion at your now empty hands.
Yeah, we heard the blade leave our hands.
It takes you a moment to drag your vision across the floor before you manage to pick it out amongst the stalagmites littering the basement. It's sitting at the princess's feet.
Here, let me lend you a hand.
And she kicks it over to us. Oh.
She
Yeah.
bends to the floor and pinches the tip of the weapon between her fingers. She stares down at it in mocking disgust before hurling it towards you. It lands at your feet with a pathetic, tinny clatter.
She views us as somewhat of an equal because she wants to fight us as an equal. so she views us as an equal in a sense, I feel. Remain silent.
Why aren't you saying anything? Is this some sort of trick? Are you tricking me? Or are you really that fragile?
Every princess with a tail thinks I'm tricking them.
Because why would you? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you're getting a seed of doubt. That's exactly what I would have wanted. Yeah, don't dismiss it.
The princess's shoulders tense with fury as she storms towards you.
There.
You can see her face flush, her knuckles going white as she clenches her fists, her entire body trembling with a burning rage.
Well, I'm not ready, princess. I'm not
I
ready.
believe you're making me watch this.
You won't fight someone unarmed. It doesn't sound like you.
Fine. If you want to die like a pathetic little worm, you can die like a pathetic little worm.
Princess, there won't be anyone else coming for the rest of the eternity. You'll just be down here.
I guess I'll see you all next time.
Oh
Reaches
god.
down and grabs you by the throat, lifting your limp form and slamming it forcefully against the wall. Her eyes twitch as her grip tightens around your neck.
She sure is taking her time, isn't she?
Yeah, because she wants us to fight back and I don't want that.
Why? Why are you letting me do this? Why are you making me do this? Why won't you fight back?
I told you why. I think. Death doesn't matter anymore, does it? Fighting. Not fighting. What does any of it matter if it ends the same way? There's more to this than just fighting each other. If letting you kill me is how I can show you that it's worth it. Maybe this. I think strongly about this. I care about you and I don't want to hurt you anymore. I just kind of think it's kind of funny. Okay, this one.
What more can there possibly be? What are you trying to do? I don't want to think. Why are you trying to make me think?
Why are you trying to make me fight?
Her grip hardens. You feel a horrific pop in your neck.
Ah, dear Lord.
She releases you, your numb body crumpling to the stone floor as your vision starts to fade.
What am I supposed to do without you?
You should have thought of that before killing me. I said that. You're gonna spend a long time down here now.
I guess I'll see you all next time. I can say that now, right? We're dead?
Or slowly dying.
Great.
I can't wait to be stuck in this useless body all over again.
Hey.
I won't be seeing you, but I suppose something like me will. Everything goes dark.
And we die.
You die.